Okay, earnings and more earnings. While yesterday was L&T, today a lot of mid-caps would be reacting to their earnings. So let's address a few then. BhavdeepSingh, he's the CEO at Fortis Healthcare. He joins us on the show right now. And Bhavdeep, just, going through your numbers, give us an indication on why the revenue was rather flat for the fourth quarter.
The business, when you look at Fortis Healthcare, which is a combination of our hospital business and our pathology business, registered a growth of about 6%. Now, as we all know, in I think the years gone by, the industry has experienced some significant double-digit growth. But quite honestly, what's happening now is that there's a bit of rationalization. I think that in Q4, just about the entire segment saw a bit of a drop in revenue numbers in comparable data. But as we look forward, I see that I think the industry will continue to grow. I see our Fortis numbers being in the high single-digit, low double-digit numbers, and I think we'll have more robust growth in Q1 as we go forward.
Bhavdeep, so which are some of the major hospitals that have contributed towards the revenue?
We're very, very proud of what's happening inside our hospitals. We continue to focus on patient care. Our internal positioning is patient-focused, clinician-led. And that's what we're focusing on, working on providing the best possible care to every single patient in every single hospital every single day. With that said, when I think about our hospitals, our flagship hospital in Gurgaon, the Fortis Medical Research Institute, has had a fantastic quarter, continues to do exceptionally well. It's very quickly being positioned as the place to go for quality healthcare in the entire marketplace, along with many of our other hospitals. So certainly FMRI, which is what we refer to it, has done very well, continues to do well in oncology and neurosciences as well. In addition to that, our Fortis Escorts Heart Institute in Okla has rebounded and doing very well. We continue to see good growth numbers there. I think as we look across the entire organization, our hospitals in Bombay, our Vashi Hospital, our Mulund Hospital did very well. The Mohali Hospital has done well. So I'm very pleased that the growth that we're seeing. Very often in a large organization, you see that a small number of hospitals do well, some don't. We are seeing good growth across the board, across all geographies, across all clinical specialties. A little bit softer than what we all become accustomed to, but early on in Q1, we see that rebounding as well.
So what's the status of the under construction hospitals and what's the CapEx plan like?
We don't have any, our strategy that we've articulated over the last couple of years is that we are not looking at adding new hospitals, at least not where we're investing. What we do have is we have some O&M operations that we're working on right now where we have an asset-light model. So Fortis Healthcare is not investing per se. We have partners who work with us. We bring brand, we bring a process platform, and we bring talent. And with that respect, we have 2 or 3 hospitals that are under construction right now. None that I can discuss at this time, but certainly they're coming up and we'll have more to share about them in the next coming quarters. Having said that, we continue to expand our bed count. We continue to expand our medical specialties. We have 5 or 6 hospitals where we're adding beds as we speak. We're adding clinical programs in many of our hospitals. There's a big need in the country for oncology. The whole transplant space continues to grow. With medical technology, we've added 2 Da Vinci robots in our hospitals over the last 5 months, which is a significant investment, but I think it positions us very well with any other good healthcare system in the world. So I think investment is coming in multiple forms. I think in the CapEx space, we continue to do some civil work to make sure we continue to upgrade our facilities, but most important, our investment is in the space of medical equipment technology, ensuring that our doctors have the very, very best equipment that's available anywhere in the world, because we're positioning ourselves as a world healthcare provider, and you need to have the tools to do that, and that's exactly what we're doing.
All right, Bhavdeep, appreciate your time and glad you could join us. Let me once again mark and tell our viewers that where SGX is trading, 20 points higher for SGX. So in all probability, we are likely to start above 8100. Yes. For the better part of this year or better part of May, markets have struggled to go past even 7950.